Everyone's rise through WWE is different, but it all starts the same way.
Standing backstage in front of a single curtain. The only thing that separates you from the WWE Universe in the moment that would change your life forever. Your WWE debut.
For some, it means stepping in front of a crowd that immediately erupts and chants your name.
Guys, it's Bailey!
Expectations placed upon you before you even step foot in the ring.
For others, it means trying to make the best first impression to those who have no idea who you are.
Some will find a clear path to the top,
while others may take a few steps back before they figure out how to move forward.
Because how you start doesn't always determine how you finish, who you eventually align with.
Or who you ultimately discover you really are.
After that moment, choices you make can send your career different directions and have the potential to change the makeup of the WWE Universe forever.
But that's getting ahead of things.
Everyone's rise through WWE is different.
But it all starts the same way.
Standing backstage in front of a single curtain.
What happens next is up to you.
he's the next big thing.
He's been a dominant force around the world.
He's a future world champion.
He's can't miss.
He's the main event.
He's a lock.
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 I am the lock.
I am so close to having this title renamed in my honor. Can you imagine? The Sammy Continental Championship has a nice ring to it, if you ask me. All I have to do is defend it tonight, and WWE will have no choice but to give in to popular demand and make the change. I have no idea who I'm facing, but it doesn't matter. I am going to beat whoever it is, and you will never, ever see the Intercontinental Championship again.
Wait a second. Is this finally happening?
We've been seeing and hearing about this person for weeks. Could this be the long-awaited debut of The Lock?
I'm not sure what or who else it could be.
The Lock has arrived on Raw!
And apparently The Lock is Sammy's mystery challenger.
Well, Sammy's big ideas about rechristening his titles the Sammy Continental Championship could be changing quickly.
We've heard The Lock is a future champion, and we might not have to wait long for that to come true.
This superstar has made a name for himself all around the world, and if you ask me, he looks like he fits right in here in WWE.
I agree. He's got the flashy debut, the pyro and all, but now it's time to see if he can deliver in the ring against a veteran competitor in Sami Zayn.
Sammy might have the experience edge, but he was caught off guard here tonight. So I'd actually give the advantage to The Lock.
You might have a point, Saxton. Sami Zayn looks like he's hesitant to even go through with this match. He's shook.
I don't blame him.
Can The Lock live up to all the hype? We're about to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, The Lock's long-awaited debut is happening right now on Monday Night Raw.
And what a way to kick things off as Sami Zayn's challenger for the Intercontinental Championship.
There's been a lot of talk about how The Lock's going to change the game in WWE, but I'll believe it when I see it. Time to see if he's ready to deliver the goods. That unraveled.
On Zayn. Alabama slam.
That was all sorts of nasty. The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
The springboard attack fails to land.
Great leg strength.
Sent crashing to the floor. Heads out of the ring, but needs to be mindful of the referee's count here. Ooh, what a damaging blow. The champ taking their share of hits now. Momentum on the side of The Lock.
Yeah, we're seeing some rare flaws in Sami Zayn's game plan.
He's staring his opponent down, getting into that zone.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal form. He deflects it right back. in the corner of the ring. With the reversal.
Drop kick. Hits the mark.
Delivering the suplex.
Look at this. Suicide dive. That is the attitude of a daredevil. The ability to take risk with minimal trepidation.
No fear, absolute reckless abandon.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. He gets sent down to the floor.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Neckbreaker. The champ's reign on shaky ground now. Not what you want to see by any means.
Sami Zayn needs to dig down deep as he's done so many times in the past.
Wicked clothesline.
Into the corner now.
There's the clothesline.
Clothesline in the corner. Driven through the ground. Sami can't find a foothold in this match.
A killer instinct from the lock is shining through.
Oh, the lock gets caught with a counter.
The challenger's looking shaken.
DDT delivered.
Hits him with the counter.
Oh, hard impact in the corner.
Zayn able to adapt.
Kick from Sami Zayn. Can it be? Reign continues.
A kick out before won by the challenger.
How'd he do that?
And I'm sure Sami is going to find a way to twist this into blaming the referee, but he should focus his energy on his opponent.
Ouch.
Twisted it right into the neck breaker.
Oh, blasted him over the top. Toe bang to the floor.
That was coming in hot at breakneck speed.
Going fast and living dangerously.
Oh, God. Carefully placed stomp to the arm. And now the admittingly divisive Sami Zayn attempting to rally the WWE Universe. Zayn with a takedown. It's locked in, the Koji clutch. Well, this won't win the match, but it's one way to inflict a great deal of punishment on an opponent.
It's a roundabout strategy, but it might work.
And the tap out isn't going to do anything. This is just torturous now.
He'll take things into the ring.
Sami Zayn is letting his opponent know exactly what he thinks of him.
Oh my God, a clothesline. Punch straight to the face, staves off the attack.
And responds with a counter of their own.
All the way up, and the crash landing powerbomb. He's riding him up.
There he goes, right into the corner.
Uncorked a big punch.
Zayn sent to the outside with authority.
You can see as he rises how vulnerable of a position he's in. What a counter! The Rock expected that one.
Placed in the corner. Oh, man!
Charging up the arm.
And there's the clothesline.
Left and right.
Yeah, Sammy's defensive instincts need to kick in. Good golly, Miss Molly! There's the clothesline. Powerful spine buster.
He got whipped into that corner. Oh, man. Continuous rush on Sami Zayn here.
The Rock's showing that edge, that ruthlessness.
Guys, I have a feeling someone is about to get their chest caved in.
I think it's happening. My goodness.
Looks like he has his finger on the trigger now.
And Locke got turned around there.
And that might be the start of the momentum swing that Sami needed.
But Zayn has to push now while the window's open.
With the championship on the line. His arm shot off the mat before one.
How does anyone have this much in them at this point? With the spine buster.
Placed into the corner. Oh, strikes with the back elbow. Boom, what a punch.
Taking a moment to let the crowd know how much he appreciates them.
This isn't the smartest thing to do, antagonizing your opponent instead of attacking him. Oh, right in there.
Whatever you can do, I can do better.
What are they going to do here? Oh, look at the power. Look at the strength. Big time powerbomb.
The title's in jeopardy here.
I think the paradigm has shifted. The Lock has indeed lived up to the hype.
here on Raw. Not many superstars can say they captured championship gold their first night on the job.
We heard so much about this superstar, how he was the next big thing, a future world champion, and so far I have every reason to believe those are true statements.
I'm just glad we won't have to see the Sammy Continental Championship.
Me too, Byron. I think we all owe the Lock a thank you for that.
Hold up, Sami Zayn from behind.
Oh, apparently this isn't over.
The Lock ducks and he nails him.
Sammy goes head first into the side of the safe.
Wait, what's he doing?
I think the Lock's going to lock up Sammy.
Yes, do it.
Into the safe.
We might never have to see Sammy again.
Thank you.
Hey, now what?
He's going to send Sammy for a ride.
Stop, that's enough. And the set goes crashing down with Sammy inside.
This night just keeps getting better.
Once again, your new Intercontinental Champion, The Lock.
What a debut.
There he is. Ready for your big Raw debut tonight?
Yeah, can't wait to get out there.
Good. We can't wait either. This has been a long time coming, and you've earned it.
Thanks. Hey, what's up with the camera? She's been following me around since I got here.
Oh, talent relations didn't tell you? It's for this documentary thing they're shooting on you. Sorry, I'm terrible with names. It's Kat, right?
Yep, Kat with a K, K-A-T. Sorry I didn't introduce myself earlier, but when I'm shooting these, I gotta be a fly on a wall.
You're going to be seeing a lot of Kat over the next year. Gotta document the rise of the next big thing. The future world champion. The Lock.
Woot woot! Sorry, fly on a wall.
I've been meaning to talk to you about that whole The Lock thing, by the way. Can I just use the name I've used my entire career? I mean, that's how the rest of the world knows me.
Yeah, but that's not how the WWE Universe knows you. We can't assume they've seen any of your matches before this.
I think a lot of people have. Isn't that how WWE found me?
Look, this is typical for superstars who come up outside the system. WWE likes to put their spin on things, and 99% of the time, it's a huge improvement.
Okay, but doesn't the name sound too much like The Rock?
It sort of does.
Do you mind? Think of this as a new and improved version of yourself. We have a proven track record with this sort of thing. You just need to trust the process.
Is that what you're required to say now that you're office?
No. Corporate requires me to say and do a lot of things, but that's not one of them.
I don't know. It feels restrictive. I just want to be myself.
I hear you, but it's not just a nickname. The entire WWE machine is behind this. We have a huge entrance planned with pyro, a championship opportunity, new gear. They're shooting this whole documentary about you. And we got this for you too. Get it? A lock?
Is that left over from John Cena's Chain Gang days?
Maybe. But things worked out okay for him, didn't they?
Guess so.
I gotta run. But I promise, this is gonna be fine. Just trust the process, and it'll all work out. Because remember, you're the Lock.
We good here, or...?
Yep, got what I needed. That's a cut.
Week 2 on Raw. Let's see what they have in store for me. Can't be any crazier than last week, right?
Hey! Didn't get the chance to say hi last week. That was a hell of a debut.
Thanks, Gabriel.
Call me Gabe.
Excuse me, Gabe, can you turn to camera and introduce yourself?
Seriously? I've been in WWE for 10 years. I think whoever's watching will know who I am.
We probably won't use this, but just in case.
Fine. I'm Gabriel Slade. 3-time U.S. champion, 2-time Intercontinental champ, multi-time tag champion, and all-around good guy. Does that work?
Thanks.
Anyway, just wanted to welcome you to WWE. I know it can be hard sometimes for people to get acclimated here.
It's going okay so far, but yeah, it's a bit of an adjustment since I didn't come up through the Performance Center, or even work the U.S. scene much before this.
Okay. Well, let me give you some quick tips to fit in. Make sure you fist bump and/or shake everyone's hand every time you see them. Be willing to give up your first-class seat if there are veterans and coach. And never sneeze around the big boss. Never. Well, I don't want to overwhelm you, but if you ever need any help or advice, I got your back.
I think I'm good, but thanks.
All right. Later, Locke.
Call me Champ.
Okay, Champ.
That was a good dry run. Now, let's do another take without the interruption from the Raw Welcoming Committee. Jeez, no wonder that guy has never really made it. Too friendly.
I think we got it. I need to go get changed.